Hey friends, today we're entering our villain era with Mooncat's newest collection, Medusa Unleashed. I received this in PR recently and I'm so excited to share the swatches with you. This is a holographic duochrome glitter collection, but since I fill my swatches under a direct light source, you don't get to see much of the duochrome shift. They just tend to show up better in indirect lighting. So, of course, please check out Mooncat's website or their tagged photos on Instagram so you can see more photos for reference. Now, let's get into the swatches. The first polish we're starting with is Antivenom, which is a white polish filled with holographic and duochrome glitter that shifts from white to green. So again, because I have a direct light source, you can only really see the green shift here, but the shimmer is super strong and really glows. I found the formula on Antivenom to be a little thicker, so I did have some patchy spots here and there, but it didn't look too bad on 2 coats, maybe a little sheer where you can still see through to my nail line. So you might need 3 coats depending on your application and nail length. I think personally I might add a little bit of thinner to this just so I can do 3 thinner coats instead of 2 thicker ones and get full coverage. But aside from that, I really love this shade. I think it reminds me of opals, which is my birthstone, so I might be a little biased, but let me know what you think. Next we have Spawn of Medusa, which looks like it's in a gray base with a duochrome shimmer shifting from green to gray. So as you saw in the bottle and as I'm applying it, the green shimmer in this one is so intense. I found the formula was really smooth on this shade. It was still pretty sheer, and you can see I have a pretty big bald spot near the cuticle of my nail, but because the shimmer was so strong, it looks covered up in certain angles. So I just needed 2 coats for this shade, but I could see you needing a 3rd if your nails are longer or if you tend to prefer just doing thinner coats. But yeah, this shade is just really, really cool, super unique, and definitely what I think of when I think of Medusa. I feel like this is the standout shade, the main character, if you will. Next is my personal favorite, Snake Charmer, which is a darkened teal base packed with gold holographic glitter and a duochrome that shifts from deep teal and turquoise. So while this one was on the thicker side, it was super pigmented and gave me really great coverage on the first coat alone, so this is a solid 2-coater. And I don't know about you, but the shimmer looks kind of gold to me. Maybe I'm just being thrown off by the gold hollow glitter in this one. Either way, I just absolutely love this shade. It kind of reminds me of Sunken Splendor from their Expedition Atlantis collection, which I shared in my summer favorites video. So if you're not into magnetics or reflective glitters, but you still want something teal and super sparkly, I would definitely recommend this one. It is just so stunning. Up next we have Serpent's Tongue, which features a duochrome that shifts between a light purple and green in a medium lavender base, and of course packed with holographic glitter. So this one was really easy to apply, but it kind of surprised me with how sheer the base was compared to the other shades so far. I ended up just doing 2 coats, but because it is on the lighter side, you might need 3 coats on this one for full coverage, similar to Antivenom. By the way, I think it looks a little dark here and it's more color accurate as I'm applying it versus once I pull my brush away, just for reference. But I really love the combination of the base color and the shimmer in this one, and I'm honestly kind of surprised with myself that this isn't my favorite. It seems so up my alley. But yeah, this one is absolutely beautiful and kind of reminds me of some of the shades from the Fairy Tale collection. The next shade is Sealed with a Hiss, which might look similar to the last polish, but this one is more of a deeper violet purple with a vibrant blue shift. I found the formula to be a little thick, but still pretty smooth on this one. It wasn't finicky, so I was able to go over some of the spots that I missed, but again, the intense shimmer really helps to hide any patchiness you might get. So I ended up doing a bit of a thicker second coat, and it sort of looked like I still had some patches near the sides of my nails, but I think it just might be my setup and reflections, because as I was moving my nail around, I couldn't see through to my nail bed. So this one seems like it would be a solid 2-coater, similar to Snake Charmer, probably because it is a little bit of a deeper color. I absolutely love the blue shift in this one, so I think this one might be my second favorite. It really is a tie, sort of, between this one and Serpent's Tongue, so I'd love to know which purple you prefer. And lastly is Heart of Stone, which is a stone gray base with a strong pink shift. This one sort of feels like the sister to Spawn of Medusa, but even still, I think it's so unique. This had a really buttery formula and was the easiest to apply, where I got the most even coverage on the first coat and didn't need as thick of a second coat, so it's a solid 2-coater. The shimmer in this one was super strong too. And while I really think it is a cool shade and I absolutely love the name and concept, sadly, this one is my least favorite. I just don't think that this base color is flattering on my skin tone. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll like it more once it's fall or during Halloween. I really do want to love it. And again, I think it's amazing on its own. I just don't really love it on me. But let me know what you think. So that concludes my swatch and review for Mooncat's Medusa Unleashed collection. Again, I would absolutely love to know your thoughts on this collection and its theme. If you have a favorite shade or a least favorite shade, let me know any and all thoughts down below in the comments so we can chat about it. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!